Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing today? Here, let me go ahead and do this real quick, get chat room. Alright, let's go ahead and hold the intro. Alright, like I said, if you like what I'm doing, this everything out, please go there and start me if you like what I'm doing. Alright, so... Alright, I'm gonna go to web page first. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Let me have... Alright, so third thing first. If you want to join the in-game, this is my 7-day thingy, just everything out that you can join the in-game and have fun. So there's my referral link if you want to join the in-game. Yeah, right. I'm gonna save you. Alright, so what is this? Talking to my dear friend, Sortia, I believe how you pronounce her name. Apparently this morning, the Star Wars, Bioware has sent this out, and they have actually created a, thing that's everything else. So, do you like, playing Star Wars Old Republic? You wanna, join other people from Star Wars Old Republic and stuff? Oh, hello. Hi. Just everything else and all. Me, Kidley, and Sotia are actually playing the game right now, and we're actually doing our live day thing. Now she plays on the Republic side, no, she plays on the Sith side, so I'm actually on the Republic side this time. But I'm about to also do a game stream of my one character going through the story. But anyway, like I said, if you're interested, I'm going to go ahead and link this in. So if you want to join all of us and follow all of us and everything else, here you go. Thank you. There's the link to everything else. She's, I believe, streaming right now. Kid Lee, I think, is at work right now, but later tonight, he's going to be streaming this and everything else. But if you want to meet the rest of us, yeah, you can definitely jump on here. We actually have all of us have their own Discord, all of us have their own Facebook, all of us have their own Twitter, this and everything else. So, all of us is having fun, basically. So, I'm not going to throw that aside. Alright, so to the ones who's trying to figure out what's going on, I actually got asked, okay, what the hell's all these snowballs coming from? This is the winter event in Star Wars. As you all know, I also play Star Trek Online. We have the winter event where you basically do the fastest race on ice. You do that once a day for 20 hours, you do that once a day, then it goes on like a cooldown to 20 hours, then you come back after 20 hours and do another race. That gives you the winter event shit. Well, here, this is their version of the winter event, where you run around and you throw these snowballs. You can get these snowballs. In fact, let me open up my little thingy. Now this is the Republic side. On the Imperial side, I believe it's on the same area on the Imperial side. So this is what you're looking for. This is the guy that you're looking for. If you're trying to do the winter event thing, for energy credits, right? No, that's not it. There it is. So if you want to do the event, the 1,000 energy credits or game credits, whatever you want to call it, you get a snowball for 1,000. And then you can start running around and doing your thing, just everything else and all, and having fun. Then if you want to use this is the lifeboat thing that basically it's, you kind of use it as a heal ability, that's everything else. So if you're trying to heal yourself, that's a heal ability. The cheapest one is the sled here. That's your mount that you can get, that everything else. The one I have is this one. Now the reason why this one's pretty interesting is this one you can get it from this guy after 100 snow sparkle, which is this thing right here that you need. This everything else, or you can go to the cartel coins and blow a I forget. Yeah, 1,500. So you can get this either way, either from the cartel coin to that, or like most people do, they just, keep throwing snowballs till you get 100, and then buy the thing from this guy. The dawn thingy here, you can throw it to 20, or you can get it from the cartel coin store, just everything else. The tree, I believe that came from the... No, there it is right there. So you can get the tree right there, or you can get it from the cartel store as well. Hello, how are you, Thunder God? So like I said, this is the winter of that. So if you're trying to kind of grind, this everything else, you keep throwing snowballs at people. Now the new one is the bazooka thingy, I guess you'd call it. There it is. There's the new one right now, the 500 cartel coins. That's the new toy. So if you're trying to get these cartel market stuff, each year they bring out something new. This is the new one this year. It's basically a bazooka thingy. I'm talking, if they're too close to you, it won't fire. He's out of my range. I need someone to throw this at. There it goes. And you see, he kind of does this bazooka thing, eh? But if they're too close, it'll say they're too close. Like if I click on this guy. Oh, not him. One of these guys, I think it's you. No. There it goes. See, the droid's too close. They need a little distance. A little distance. Oh, that's good, Thunder God. Glad you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of grinding away here. Alright, so, like I said, if you're trying to figure out where all these snowballs are coming from, yeah, it's coming from this guy right here. Like I said, they do this every, winter. But here in Star Wars The Old Republic, this is the winter event. That we do in this game, this everything else. This is our version of the winner of that. Alright, so spoiler alert, you kind of notice who my companion is. Now this guy has not done the story yet, but I'm about to do the story. You saw yesterday on my Jedi Guardian. As you saw, Doc came back. Doc is part of the Jedi Knight storyline, so you got to meet Doc. Well, spoiler alert, this companion, you're about to meet. And where is he actually in the storyline? Okay, so he's at the Shadow of Redan too. See, a lot of my characters are at the Shadow of Redan. A lot of them, my one Sith Warrior, my one Bounty Hunter, and my one Sorcerer pretty much all got through the story. The rest of them, I just let them in Shadow Redan. Just didn't playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4 on PlayStation. Oh! So how's that game then going? I don't have the PlayStation. I have an Xbox One. Unfortunately, now Aaron's got an PlayStation. He loves his PlayStation. So how's that game doing for you? Alright, so anyway, so let's go ahead. Now, to get to the new mission, you have to go to your starship to get to the new mission. You have to go to your starter ship. How come you don't play on PlayStation? Star Trek is true. Yeah, because I don't have a PlayStation. I have an Xbox. Oh, that's good. Yeah, 'cause like I said, I kind of felt to that height of that. You know, get a computer, get an Xbox going, play the computer and the Xbox together. And yeah, you kind of see the little thingy. I thought that way, I don't care. But I kind of thought that this hype right here, this and everything else, you know, get an Xbox going and get a computer, pair them together. That way you can play your computer games and Xbox through like the same network basically. So I went and got an Xbox going and pretty much did the whole thing, pair this computer and the Xbox together. The whole hype, as I guess you'd call it, the hype. Kind of. Yeah, unfortunately with Xbox you gotta do that package deal. Alright. So, like I said, we're about to do the story. Alright, so for the ones who don't want to get the story spoiled. Let me go ahead and top it. Right there. So as you can see, I've got chapter 1, The Hunt, Forgotten World, Day of Dread, and this one. This is your chance now, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't want to see the story, you don't want the story to be spoiling you, that's everything else. As you can see here, Jedi Under Siege. Warning. Starting this quest will automatically complete all previous story quests using default choices where choices haven't yet been made. What does that mean? Means that all of this will suddenly get completed, this and everything else, but since I'm on the Republic side, all choices will be light choice picked. I actually have two truthers. I got a truther that's following the light side, but I also have a truther that's following the dark side. If you don't want to mess him up, you kind of want to leave him alone and just keep pushing through. Otherwise, my other truther, such as this one here, if you're following the all light choices, they're all going to automatically become light choice automatically. Though it's my dark truther that's picking the majority of the dark side choices, I'm going to mess him up because he's going to be where, since the beginning of his storyline, I've been choosing a lot of dark choices. But if I were to click on this for him, it's going to mess him up because then he won't be a dark truth at the end that I want him to do. So, again, this is spoiler alert. If you don't want to see this story, if you don't want to see what's going on, I'm about to start it. You're about to see the whole beginning. As you all know, she's going to disappear for a while. But spoiler alert, she shows up. You actually run into her in this new mission. Just like you all saw yesterday on the Jedi Guardian, you run in the dock, you talk to Doc, and this and everything else. Just talking to Lex and Doc this morning, if you want them to join you again, you have to do the recruiting thing, which is the side mission. So you have to do the recruiting part to get them back onto your team. But again, if you don't want to be spoiled, I'm about to start this mission. We're about to see from this point of view, plus run into her again. So, here we go. Spoiler alert is active, because I ain't starting yet. So, everybody leave it. You don't want to see it. This goes again, Jedi Under Siege storyline. The story takes, whatever. This story will complete all story class through your classes, and all choices will be picked. Now again, you literally get 3 chances to quit if you don't want to do it. So this is your first one. I'm not ready to begin yet. Run away, run away. So let's begin it. And then here's your second chance. During this oath, will automatically complete any uncompleted quests in your story. Shadow Revan, Knights of the Thorn. Yeah. And he's on the drink. Damn, I hate allergies. Alright, as I was saying, Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne, Fractured Alliance. Rolling its option through any returning container will not be set. That is right there is what I was talking about. If you had certain containers that you narrate, you're romancing, thin and time with, you're still going to have to do the side mission, the recruiting mission, this and all to bring them back onto your team, this and everything else. So, there you go. Last chance. Spoiler alert is active, because we're about to do this. And now, so she just saw a ton of stuff just popped up, and now she has disappeared. She dropped out of contact where you were trying to frozen in carbonite. Her whereabouts is unknown. Dun dun dun. So as you can see, like the last one, we was actually doing the torch thing. As you can see now, we can go recruit her now, where if you didn't want to do that mission, you do this. Now you're done. And you have to do this recruiting mission to bring her back. Him and him. So, where is she? There she is. Ah, so she's still at 10. She didn't go up. Just everybody else. Alright. Okay, now what we need to do is go to our Alliance station. Now, yes, I kind of need to comment yesterday. Because we're still sitting here at the Recruitment and everything else when I started the other one. Yeah, everybody's still on the ship. But the second I jump, you'll see they'll disappear. In fact, she downstairs, I wonder. I think where she's at. See, there's my HK. There he is. My droid's gone. There she is. So you see, she's still there. But the second we jump, she's gonna disappear when we jump. Yeah, because I had someone asking a question on my last stream. Everybody was still on your ship. What happened? Now, when we jump, you'll see she's gonna disappear when we jump. Alright, here we are. Now you watch. Everything's gonna disappear when I jump off my ship here. Now everybody should be gone. La 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 la. And you want snowball? Perfect chance to get a snowball. Dun dun dun. Oh, you can't do it while they're talking in the chat thingy. I did not know that. Anybody else I can target? Target everybody! Target everybody! See, this is how I only to get the price of that, because I'm constantly throwing them. Oh, he's already in the chat thing here. Alright, so let's go ahead and stick to Lana. I don't need to be getting now. We're at the 16, that ain't too bad. Alright, let's stick to Lana. Alright, like I said, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Store alert's active. Store alert is active to the new story. So if you don't want to see this, go ahead and leave now.
I knew that the Alliance would flourish on Odessen, but I didn't expect this place to feel so much like home. You should be proud of what you've built here, and the allies you've gained.
Here's a good doctor.
I couldn't have done it without you.
You give me too much credit. The Alliance is still a formidable power, but we're not strong enough to face the Republic or the Empire. Unfortunately, a confrontation is inevitable. There are skirmishes in wild space, riots on Quesh. Galactic war is imminent. We can no longer afford neutrality. If the Alliance is to survive, we must align ourselves with the Republic or the Empire. Whatever you decide, we'll follow your lead.
And again, I'm going to ask the question to the ones who didn't see. You would fight against the Empire. You're a Sith.
You'd accept orders from the Republic?
I'd take my orders from you, as always. I'll get the job done however I see fit. So who do you wish to support? The Republic or the Empire?
Now, I'm going to join the Republic, but I actually had a request on one of my other friends. One of my Sith assassins. I'm actually going to have him go the other way, and then my Jedi Sentinel. I'm not sure what my shadow is, and everything else, but my Sentinel, I believe, is up there.
It's time I got back to the Republic.
Understood. I'll assist however I can. I'll reach out to my contacts in the SIS. I expect they'll contact you directly.
Yeah. Alright, so we already know we need to jump to Nar Shaddaa. So how's everybody doing today? Oh, I only had 1 year. I did have thought at one moment. Guess I'm not entertaining enough. But then again, I checked everybody out. Now, if you remember, yeah, they're all gone now. As you can see, well, except for my HK. My HK stays good now. Did you see? There she is. She's now gone. Okay. I'm not crying. But now, like I said, what do you see in her short load? What do you see in her short load? Do 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 do. La 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 la. It's Christmas time. La 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 la.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Whee! Splat. But now, like I said, Thunder God, the only thing is with the Star Trek Online, yeah, I have a free account on the Xbox. I mainly play it on the PC. It just, it's called a tire wheel. I'm so used to use the keyboard and mouse to everything else, and then using my, keyline that I had set up to everything else. Where it's the little tire wheel, I never got the hang of it. And yes, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, they are here at Nar Shaddaa too. Oh, reading droid, there's one! There's one! So long we have to say that! We have to save the droid! That's what it looks like, it's overheating. If you want to know what they look like, just everything else, I'm calling it because I'm throwing everything at it. Killy said the droid, dun 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 dun. So now that's what they look like right there. Only problem is, they really don't make too much noise. They used to do this kind of like electrical burn or electrical thing, just everything else and all. They don't do too much. As you can see, they're all here too. Right here, all of them. Everybody's throwing snowballs at each other. Oh wow, there's just a couple titles. Here yesterday there was a whole ton of titles. Alright, cutscene.
Love
Stole
the
alert.
Corellian sector. Best Starshine surprise on Nar Shaddaa. First round is on me.
You finally made it.
Could you bring me another K3?
Wait,
Make that 2. Well, if it isn't the commander of the most popular club in the galaxy. Welcome to my second favorite cantina. Jonas Balker, Republic, SIS. With a face like yours, it's no wonder half the galaxy signed up for the Alliance.
Now, if you notice, someone need to comment. Yes, to the people who like to do the romance, the same-sex romance, they have finally fixed it. So if you want to see, girls on girls, guys on guys, they have finally fixed it that you can actually see the thing that's everything else and actually start a relationship that's everything else and all in the same sex department. Where it used to be, you'd try, you'd get rejected. It was kind of broken actually. So they finally fixed it in this patch where, you want to see same-sex romance. It is finally working. It is finally working.
Nice to meet you, Jonas.
Pleasure's all mine. Really. I'm glad you came to see me. The Republic and the Alliance have similar goals, and I think this partnership will benefit us both. A war is coming, whether we like it or not. We need to be prepared, and that means keeping fuel, food supplies, and raw materials out of Imperial hands. But more importantly, we need you to help put a positive spin on the whole thing. Flash your winning smile. Inspire the troops. The usual.
Okay, what about joining the Alliance?
Wouldn't it be simpler to merge the Alliance with the Republic?
Unfortunately, some of your friends have quite a history with the Republic. They're valuable allies, but it'll take some time before we can entrust them with confidential operations. Sparks are flying on Ossus, off in the Outer Rim. With a little help from you and the Alliance, the Republic could gain the upper hand. I'll make a few calls, set plans in motion. We should have more details once you're back on Odessin. Welcome back to the Republic, Commander.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, right. Jump back to your shit that you got the personal dash thing unlocked. Do. Some people throwing snowballs on me. That's not my turn. Snowballs! 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 Snowballs to you too! Snowballs! Let's go ahead and get it started. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see a new person in the storyline in a minute. There he is.
Commander, thank you for taking the time to speak with me. Ardinando Dipolis Derun. I oversee the Republic's deployments along the Parlemian hyperroute. I only wish we were speaking in person. I just brewed a truly invigorating blend of Gatalentan tea. Do you enjoy tea, Commander?
Sure!
I do. I'm not sure I've tried that particular blend, though.
I'll have a case sent to you. The flavor is unmatched, though I'm told it can only truly be appreciated when shared.
Unshared. Okay.
A beautiful planet, Gatalenta. Its people are renowned for their long and steadfast support of the Jedi. It is the Jedi I wish to discuss with you today.
I'm afraid I haven't been in contact with the Jedi Order in some time.
You are not alone in that. Few Jedi survived the war against Sekul. They've gone into hiding, scattered across the galaxy. I'm not even sure how many council members remain.
What did I say? The Grandmaster one.
Satil Shan is still alive. Have you contacted her?
I have, but it's been years since she led the Jedi. She couldn't help me. I did manage to learn of one surviving member of the Jedi Council. Master Nosteral. My sources tell me he's in hiding, on the planet Ossus.
The ancient home of the Jedi. All but destroyed by the Sith centuries ago.
Indeed. I'm told that Master Nosteral took as many Jedi as possible, along with civilian volunteers. to establish a hidden colony on the planet. Unfortunately, the colony doesn't seem to be hidden any longer. I've tracked Imperial forces moving through the area. I believe the Jedi are in grave danger.
I know! Do they know about it?
Have the Jedi been warned?
The Jedi colony is completely off the grid, and any warning I try to send will only lead the Sith directly to them. Osis is at the far end of the Parlemian hyperroute, practically the Empire's front door. I have no official authority to intervene. I'm gathering the resources to launch reinforcements regardless. But without authorization, it's taking time. Time the Jedi may not have. You aren't bound by Republic regulations. You can help faster than I can. Please, travel to Osis. Protect the Jedi until my forces can arrive. They need our help.
Alright, so as you notice right there, yeah, it sounds personal, isn't it?
Helping the Jedi isn't just another mission for you, is it? This is personal.
It should be personal for everyone. The Jedi deserve whatever help we can give. I'll forward the coordinates for the Jedi settlement. There is one final catch. Initially, you must go with a light force, perhaps even alone. Approaching with an attack group of any significance is sure to provoke a massive Imperial escalation long before I can respond in kind.
No, I'll be discreet.
The Empire won't know I'm there until it's too late.
May the Force be with you, Commander. I hope to be sharing the next cup with you in person very soon.
Likewise, General.
The General is very shrewd. Going in alone is the best move here. I'll have a shuttle prepared, something small and stealthy.
Wish I could go along. Nostaral is an old friend of mine. It'd be good to see him again.
We'll have you on your way to Osis as soon as possible. May the Force serve you well.
You too, honey. Alright. So as I was saying earlier, yeah, this guy is a new guy that's in the game now. That's everything else. He's basically a general in the trooper rank. That's everything else. So yes, he is a new person. That's everything else. So now we are going to take off. Where are you going to start? Again, this is your last chance. If you don't want to see the new stuff, new everything, this is your last chance. Because this will now start the story. As you see in my other one, as you see, all my other stories I had originally are all cleared. As far as the game's concerned, I chose the light side on all of them. I finished all those missions, and I am now starting the new story. Once you complete the story, I believe there's 3 parts to the story. Once you complete them, you unlock a daily that you can run around and do things, just everything else. Plus, there's 3 datacrons on this planet. I talked with Kid Lee, and I already got a good idea how to find them and how to get to them, talking with Kid Lee about it. So, again, last chance, because I'm starting it. Spoiler alert is active. Are you sure you want to start this? This will transport you to the missions area and start the new mission. So this is the new story, ladies and gentlemen. La 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 la. Good old Doc to the warrior, the Jedi Knight Guardian class or Jedi Knight class. There she is.
It's really you. I sensed your presence, but I just couldn't believe it's you.
A friend of yours, I take it?
This is my old master, the Barson Thor of the Jedi Order. The one I've missed so much.
Good to see you, and this you too. I'm gonna do two. Cause like I said, I want to keep the romance going with her. That's everything else. Because technically, both of them are together.
If only I'd known you were here. I'd never have kept you waiting.
We've been cut off from the galaxy for years. You couldn't have known. It was supposed to keep us hidden.
This looks like an evacuation. So you know the Imperials are here?
Yes, we don't know how many there are, but they have serious resources. If they're here, it's for a major fight, and we can't afford to give them one.
Civilians and non-essentials are loading up first. Who calls a doctor non-essential when there's a fight brewing? You ask me, the Jedi have lost their minds.
How did you all get involved?
If you're not a Jedi, how did you get involved in all this?
Oh, I've been tight with the Jedi for a long time now. Helped them save the galaxy once or twice. No big deal. I heard about the colony after it was already built, so I was a latecomer. But they were happy to have a full-time doctor on staff.
Well, that was before we got to know him.
Now, the only thing is I noticed, you don't see Holiday, his little hollow thingy.
Dr. Kimball, Nadia, how go the shuttle preparations?
We'd be a lot further along if we hadn't borrowed so many of the shuttle's parts for the colony systems. It's going to be hours before we can launch.
We should be calling the whole thing off. Don't you recognize a real barroom door, huh? When you see one?
Barson Thor.
I command the Alliance now. We overthrew the Eternal Empire and destroyed the Sith Emperor once and for all. I've come to help.
Sounds like a lot's happened since we cut our communications.
Which helped to keep us hidden all this time. Nadia has told me much about you, Barson Thor, and I look forward to updating my journals to include your new title and accomplishments. It's probably time you had a chapter all your own, but that will have to wait. The Sith are on our doorstep. I formed this colony to safeguard the Jedi and their teachings for the future. Now, we must abandon it to serve that same goal.
Republic reinforcements are coming. We just have to hold out until they get here.
We welcome any help they can offer, but until they arrive, our plan must remain the same. We have to get these shuttles ready as soon as possible.
Don't you trust that we're coming?
You don't seem convinced that help is on the way. You don't think the Republic will come?
Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Uh-oh. There she is.
Perimeter alarms. They're coming again. I'm on my way to handle it.
Yes. Take backup this time.
Backup? I got all the backup I need right here.
Commander, this is Tau Adair, our head of security. Would you be willing to join her in holding off the enemy as we complete our preparations?
Can Nadia come? I want to bring her along.
I'd like to bring Nadia along as well. We've fought together countless times in the past.
Tau, what do you think?
Sensors aren't picking up a major push. Could even be a feint, so we shouldn't overcommit. Either way, sending the two of us is overkill already. Doc and Nadia should help cover the farming crews.
We'll leave you to it then. May the Force be with you.
We'll be together again before we know it. Stay safe.
You too.
Like I
What
said,
did your
she's
sensors
part of
pick up?
the
Imperial
Sage.
soldiers? Sith?
Neither. The
Consular
imps are just
story.
playing with us. The old man's pretty sure they're being led by a Sith named Melora. Melora's into biology, genetic manipulation, Sith alchemy, blah blah blah. She makes monsters. For us, she's cooked up some kind of mutated Geonosians. Hyper-aggressive, heavily armored, psychotic Geonosians. With weapons. Making their way toward the colony in swarms.
And what about the Sith?
You said Nosteral had an idea about who's running the operation. Melora?
He's got profiles on all of the major Sith, their specialties, favorite meals, everything. If he says it's Melora, odds are he's right. She doesn't care about strategy or conquest. She wants to control life itself. For Melora, war is just a test for her creations. Ossus is riddled with old, buried ruins. The mutants like to cut through them to approach unseen. We get out there and collapse a few tunnels, they'll be cut off, and the colonists will have a lot more time to move.
Then let's get to it.
After you, Commander.
Got
a little mission for you. Head for the water distribution systems.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, Darth Melora. So as you see, 2 key players in the game, just everything else. So you have now Darth Melora in the game. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the hang of this game. Time London ignitions. At the dailies, I believe. Okay, the water towers are over here, these little things. Those are the water towers. Here's one. Hello. Yeah, it is. It's an interesting game. There's text. Like I said, just like Star Trek Alano, it's a data detector. It's also a data detector to this game, and then pretty much been playing and supporting the game since then. Here's 2. Last one's over here.
These numbers are off the charts. This water supply will last for decades. Great work.
So how are you doing, Jedi? You see someone else coming in. And I get a kick out of it when you're starting the mission and you sit there and you watch people actually come down, come out of their shits. One thing about this game.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
And there's a Datacron right there. Kid Lee's already doing a video on how to find all 3 of them. There's 3 Datacrons on this planet. 3 of them. You look like you need a snow doll. There, snow doll delivered. So we need to go that way. I'm doing good. Got the day off. Can work the whole day. I do house chores. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, we are gonna go. Oh, the R set of stuff's over there.
Ugh, that was too close.
Alright, so we're heading over there. No, on the cheat. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I need to. I think there's a way to. On this one, I'm a healer. That's the only problem. You're locked. Be nice if you would help out, stop running around. Why you keep going to you? Attack! Anyway. Alright, there's one right there. One.
How long have you been living at the colony?
Since the beginning. Almost 5 years now. 5 years of peace and quiet. We had a good run. Of course, it took me nearly 2 of those years just to relax. I was sure someone would show up looking for blood. They always do.
Here's 2.
How many Jedi were left after the war with Zakul?
We honestly aren't sure. After the Republic surrendered, the old man didn't want to risk getting an accurate count with names, in case Zakul got a hold of it. So, we all went to ground, to watch, wait, and rebuild. Not my first choice, but I see the
You see there's a group right there. you interrupt. Because you want to interrupt them when they start doing something. There, dude. Alright, here's your last one. Yeah, now I get to go into the tunnel.
Do you know where the rest of the Jedi are?
There were still contingents on Tython and Ilum last we checked. Didn't bother calling the Green Jedi, they'd never leave Corellia. Most are probably hiding in groups in far-off planets like we did. Or walking their own paths, following the Force. That was my plan, originally.
Who changed your mind?
The old man. He's always understood me best. He convinced me that this was where I needed to be. I think he was right.
La 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 la. Here, one tunnel. And three, 4.
Enemy!
La 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 la. 6. Seven's over here and 8's down the inside. There's 7, 8's inside. There's an object to take up to your left.
Let's take one more look around before we set off the charges.
Right here.
Gotta be something here the old man would want.
Donuts, secrets, ancient secrets picked up. And then final one right here. Where they're all coming in at. Yeah, cutscene. Found our temple. Such a pretty temple.
Last one.
Judging by your technique, you must have done a lot of fighting before you came here.
More than most. More than they ever trained us for. My first battle was Corellia. I flew in on a transport with 5 of the Jedi. One of the ones with the open sides, you know. The pilot took us in low between the buildings. We're in midair, and this Sith Lord, he just jumps right into the transport. Red lightsaber in each hand. 5 of my oldest friends were dead before they could even blink.
So how did you start it?
What did you do? How did you deal with the Sith?
Same way I usually do. I killed him. The Sith had turned toward the pilot before my friends even hit the floor. I was behind him before he ever knew I was there. I nailed him with both hands. Hit the nerve clusters that run just over the ribs, felt them crack. He dropped both lightsabers on reflex. I don't remember where the grenade came from, must have been his. I smashed it right into his mouth and shoved him back out of the transport.
Oh, you did what you had to do.
He was a killer. You had to stop him.
Yes. And somehow, I keep ending up in that same situation. Again and again.
And again and again and again and again.
Let's check in with the old man.
Now, what's your status?
We've closed all the tunnels we could
yeah,
find.
It kind of took them
Sending
out.
coordinates now. Any chance you could backtrack to their source on some of the old maps?
Of course. Let's see. Yes, here we are. They were all part of a residential structure that must have largely collapsed centuries ago. I'm sending coordinates for the structure's main entrance. If you can seal that, the mutants' hidden approaches will be cut off completely.
Have you heard from General Daerun, or anyone else from the Republic?
Not yet, but we have the shuttle's communication systems online and ready. If they call, we will answer. The entrance you're closing is located in an area our archaeologists never fully cataloged. If you find anything of interest, please do your best to recover it.
Will do. Tau out. Ready when you are.
Yay! So you got that the one called Lost Colony. Yeah, so you're now heading back to the thing. Just quick travel back. Which I'm glad they unlocked, by the way. DJ, now you know it's just like with the grenade thing. Yes, exactly. And like I said, you actually need her if you're doing the Corellia storyline. You actually need her temporarily, and you know you kind of see her, you know, like off to the side doing battles at Corellia and doing things at Corellia. So you actually need her there to Corellia. You actually need her there. One reason why I like this game. People, you need, depending on which side you're on, like on the other side, you actually need people on the other side that's, you know, doing the Republic thing, that you're a Sith side or an Empire side. You're like, yeah, I know you. You're a Republic. Or on this one, yeah, I know you. You know, you're on the Empire side. So all of them somehow, one way or another, interrelate with each other, depending on where they are in the story. Depending on where they are. Oh, that's right. We need to use the droid.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following
Back to the
travel routes.
Thorn, or the base. Next one's called Thorn. So now, like I said, there's basically 3 missions here. Once you do all 3 of them, you unlock the dailies here. And then that's it. This becomes your new daily zone. They're doing things. Kid Lee is already working on, because there are 3 datacrons here. Kid Lee is already working on how to, you know, get to them and get them unlocked. But right now, Kid Lee's on here. Scorchia's, I believe how you pronounce her name's on here. Yeah, I see the question again, Dean. I thought, yeah, it's fixed. Oh yeah, I remember this part. I hated this part. I hated this part. See, if you was on the Empire side, yeah, you can easily just walk through here. Because the Empire has this whole area. But since you're on the Republic... Yeah. Because what it is, you literally have to get all the way over here. So this whole area is under Empire control. This whole area. And like I said, the easiest way is to go up this way. There's a path, as you can see. That's the easiest way. So this, like I said, this whole area is literally covered by the Empire. On one of my other tunes, I literally went down this way and then cut across here. You really can't, because you go through here. I try to cut through this way and then go up this way. No, not really. This whole area is under control by bugs that she's created. So you're just... Looks like Teetles already came through here already. Cool. Now there's 3 of these things you have to pick up along the way. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, shoot. Where are you, honey? I need you. Oh, she's down there. I don't see anybody in. Oh, I see what she's doing. I see what she's doing. Alright, since he's right there. down there. I tried playing Elite Dino, it just, I don't know, my voice attack thing's not working. I did get on the Thorns, and they were saying about how they got some new updates to everything else and all. Like I said, and the sad thing is I got all of them. I got a bunch of alright, last time I got confused out here. Yeah, there's the path right there. There's got to be another way I can get to that path without being aggroed. Come on, let me up there. I do not want to have to do that thing. Thank you. Thank you.
What was the plan?
No!
If
Damn
the
it!
Sith had never shown up, what was the goal for the colony?
Recover enough territory that we could grow crops and sustain life. Then go find the people. I would have set out with the team to find out the Jedi and bring them back whenever they chose. We would rebuild the old. Instead, we're back for war.
This is stupid. There she is, finally.
That was too close.
Yeah, help me. I'm a freaking healer, not a fucking tank or DDSer. Recognizing my what's in the golf thingy? Seriously, go away! Crap. Finally! Alright. Finally! You can excel in any target now, it's insane. True. The one I'm talking about is like when I say launch, it does not understand. When I say request docking, yeah, it likes to open up the left side panel, doesn't just sit there. It doesn't know to, do the, click down, click over kind of. It just opens up the left side panel and then just sits there. If I do, function, it opens up the right panel, but it doesn't take me over to, the other one, you know what I mean? So it knows how to open up the panels, but then it just sits there. It doesn't understand. Because they had, redone the, the launch, takeoff, request docking. It doesn't understand. When I say like contacts, that's because the key you have to sign on it and reset to something else. Now they know basically the whole keybine's completely clean. Now, it's one thing I kind of done. I guess didn't they get easier? They literally wiped all the key lines. So I had to like reset them all. I just don't quite remember all my key lines. I just remember like record documents on the left panel, go to the contact thing, go down to the first one, and then it would do the thing. And now it just opens up the left panel and just sits there. Yeah, but now all my key lines got wiped. And I don't remember what the original ones was. Because I'm not like Aaron. Aaron actually has a sheet that he like printed out so he could remember what his key lines was. I didn't do that. You know, say the layout, print later type thing. I didn't do that. Alright, let's get this over with.
Incoming!
Anybody did any wrong key line? Watch, still not work. I don't know. I tried. It just doesn't recognize it. Alright, that's where you come in at. Which need their own key line plus all the side panel actors, all the extra finger target that's in it more need to redo. Yeah, exactly. Because I didn't realize they did that much. It's just when I was doing the data testing, I didn't bother turning on voice attack. When I was doing the data testing. Alright, right about here, she's gonna make a comment.
I sense more of them. A lot more. There must be an army of them below us.
Yeah, one guy that as soon as you start fighting him, they show up like crazy.
Incoming! Back off! Keep your distance when the warriors go down. They're putting off some kind of sport.
You don't say.
Calling for reinforcements. They'll have us surrounded if we're not careful.
You know, it'd be nice if you target the guy in front of me instead of the guy that's far away. Where is she? the healers. These guys back here, you want to get rid of their SATs because they're throwing heals. Yeah, now just target an asshole. Now we can take on... Finally. Yeah, they sure did, Dina. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. The last one. Go that tunnel.
Looks like we're finished here.
No alerts! Everybody dead!
I can't get the old man on the hollow. We'd better head back and make sure nothing's happened.
They're all dead! Let them all die! Ha ha!
Our sensors are being jammed, along with our communications, both short and long range. Disruptions like this can mean only one thing.
Invasion.
The Empire will come in earnest now. This doesn't fit Melora's pattern. She never bothered to disable enemy communications during her siege of Nantoon. Something very strange is happening. We have to move quickly. Many of our people are still outside the colony. Some at the farms, and the rest at the ancient library. We should split up.
You don't need to act like we have a choice, old man. No way you're leaving this planet without seeing that library one more time.
Where's my girl?
Is Nadia still helping the farm crews, or has she returned to the colony?
She's still with the farm crews, and I'm sure she'll appreciate your help. The first shuttles will start launching while we gather the stragglers. They could send a distress signal once they escape the jamming zone.
I'll get you General Daerun's direct frequency. He's the best person to contact.
I'm sure the Republic's just gonna sweep in and save the day.
Yep, they will.
Even if they merely pick up our evacuation craft, it would be a huge help. I'll pass the information on. Thank you, Commander. Before you go, Tao, we need to finish our discussion about your Padawan.
Now? Really? This feels like a good time.
It is always a good time to learn, teach, and grow.
We already had this discussion, which is why I don't have a Padawan. You don't want more Jedi like me. One is bad enough.
You think that if so many good Jedi die and you survive, then you must not be a good Jedi. You think that the reason you've survived, your skill in battle, is the only skill you've mastered, so you must be a bad Jedi. But the only lesson you need to learn is that you are more than the killer you see in yourself. Teach, and you will see just how much more.
And I'm gonna do one? Yeah, I totally agree.
None of us truly know what we've learned until we teach it to another.
Thanks, I'll think about it. Alright. Now can we get on with the task at hand?
Very well. You check on the farms, I'll check on the library. And we'll meet afterward to select your Padawan.
Damn it, old man.
May the Force be with you.
Yeah, got that one now completed. Under the Ruins now completed. Tiltott out. You need a Schnauzer! Dun dun dun! You need a Schnauzer!
Greetings. You are cleared for the following
Back
travel
to
routes.
the base. I mean, overall, it's not a bad planet if you think about it. It's a new planet, a new daily, new thing to do. You get basically 3 missions, you know, you kind of do for each one. There's like 3 little missions, just everything out, 3 big ones, like so this is the first one. Then you come back to like part 2, that's everything else that you can do right away. Not like in Star Trek where, yeah, part 2 is like 6 months away. Nope, after we get done here, if we want to do part 2, you can do part 2 right then and there. After that, if you want to do part 3, you can literally do part 3 right then and there. There. Darn, sticked up.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Now we're heading to the farm. And then, like I said, after you do all 3 of them, and all 3 parts, to everything else and all, the daily on here gets unlocked, and then you can just run around doing these little dailies. Yeah, so...
Looks like the perimeter turrets need a kick. Let's get them activated.
Alright, so which you're looking for? These little turn thingies. Here's 2 right here. 1, 2. I see one over there. Here's 3. Here's Thor. Here's 5.
That should do it. Let's find Nadia and the others.
Oh, that's right. So to get there, you need to go this way and then over. Now, yesterday there was a ton of people here, like cleaning out the areas on there. is we need to go this way and then other. Charge! Keep going, keep going. Full throttle. There it is over there. See someone fighting. La 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 la. Nadia!
We can't just leave. Not now.
You have to. Take the others and get moving. I can handle a few Sith.
I can vouch for that.
Thank the Force. This is the Barsenthor, Zarios. The Empire's goons don't even stand a chance now.
It's not about you. If the Imps land a single shot on D9 before he finishes, we'll lose everything.
What do you mean?
All of our data! We grew crops in a radioactive wasteland. What we've learned could increase crop yields all across the Republic. Imagine how many people we could feed.
We'll handle it, Zarios. We need you to head to the shuttles and get everyone loaded up. The faster the better.
We'll keep the droid safe.
D9 won't get a scratch. You can trust us.
If you're wrong, if something happens...
No, I'm gonna let that droid
Imperials
die.
coming in
Kill the
fast. Moving,
droid!
Zarios. I won't say it again.
All right, all right.
Get to the shuttle. Goodbye, goodbye, go, 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 go. Yeah. So when you start moving, they're gonna start coming through the door over here. Oh crap! Oh crap! Thinking audio! There. Take it on my loot, take it on my loot. Loot, 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 loot. Special loot. For the ones that are fighting, that purple is. Oh, no, it's a decoration. Alright, never mind. Kill them all! Yes,
Ciao.
get into the darkness. Get into the darkness. Deal it.
Everyone okay?
Good here. I'm glad we got Zarios and the others out of here. I got a bit exciting. D9, were you able to get the files?
Successful.
Get this back to the colony right away, Nadia. Make sure the Republic gets a copy.
Of course. I'm never gonna let Zarios live this one down. Speaking of, I'd better catch up with him and the rest of the crews. Make sure they get back to the colony safely. It was good to fight by your side again. I'll meet you back at the shuttles.
We'll be back together in no time.
I'll hold you to that.
And off she goes.
We should hurry to the old library. If they sent a force like this just for some farms, there's no telling how many troops they sent there.
Oh, is everything okay with you? I sense darkness in you.
Are you alright, Tao? Is there anything you want to talk about?
These weren't a bunch of brainless monsters, not like the Geonosians. But fighting them, killing them, it didn't really feel all that different.
And I like how they put this one. Standard Jedi, haddle-daddle. I like that.
We're fighting an enemy that wants to destroy everything we care about. It doesn't always feel good, but we can't let them win.
I suppose you're right. Let's get moving.
I get a kick out of that. Standard Jedi haddle-daddle. Rendezvous at the Jedi Temple. First we have to leave this area. Yeah, so we're just gonna use the quick turtle thing, get the hell out of there. Do 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 do. Yeah,
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
And out to the Jedi Temple. And this is pretty much the last part of this story. That's everything. Then we got part 2. And like I said, the one reason I like this game is whereas other games, no, you gotta wait sometimes, you know, a good, month or two. With everything else and on. Then there's a couple of other games where, yeah, it's like 6 months before you it'll do the next part. Nope, this one, it's available right away. It's available right away. Okay, so, again, we got the Jedi Temple over here. So that you can see we've got a bunch of Siths already pushing in.
They're under attack. Hurry.
Yeah, I know they're under attack. I'm under attack too. I'm a healer. And as you can see, I've now started the first part of the story here. Finally! It's all gotta work, and we can do this together! We can do this together! Hell you all! We are strong in the swords! We are down in the swords! Now where the hell's Nagatangan at? Down there? I see her, but I don't see... Get out, you dollars! Come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! See, I'm not seeing her. Jedi Knight, Sith Assassin. Colonist. There she is, she's down below there. How the hell did she get inside the rock? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Come on. I ain't gonna leave your sorry ass down there. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. She's literally down below me inside this rock, because if you jump over here and look down, you can see her. Somehow she's in this rock right here. And if you watch right here, she's starting this character right here. That's who she's starting. She's technically under the rock. Now she's supposedly over there. I wonder if I can bring her out. There! Ha! Now you got a problem. Now you got a problem. I got a couple of Jedi Knights in there. Okay, I'm hoping she follows. There she's not. Well, I don't know if she's mine or that she's part of the other team. There she is. She's with us finally. She's with us finally. Oh, that's just crazy. We need to... Well, you start under attack. What are you under attack now? Finally! Alright, so we need to go up this way to there, and then over. Okay, completed. Alright, one group's over here. Another group's over here.
Enough!
Attack, damn it! Now the fun tired. Yeah, there are 3 commanders, the losses. That's one right there. I ain't a healer, huh? Hi, thanks, James. Ooh, hi, honey. Yeah, Scorchkill just responded to my message earlier. The one I was sharing about the Star Wars community thing, where we was all getting together. Me, Kidley, her, Zog, I believe, is on Dark now, cause doing his winter event and stuff, and everything else. And me, Kidley, and Scorchia, we're actually on the Star Torch. We're actually going to be running around on Star Torch and doing things on the Star Torch. Yeah, you attack.
Incoming! That was too close.
Down to the count. Yeah, he is down to the count. There's one. was so slow, we needed to kill him. Oh, he was running toward me. Huh. Oh well. Alright, that was the last one. That's just at the south side. I think he's over here somewhere. There he is. Two down.
Here we go.
Look at that odd aim. Okay, there. The astronauts are killing all 15 of them now done.
Incoming!
And finally, last boss. Then we get to the big story. Yay! Okay, let's go to that. La 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 la. Shit! Finally to the final part of this part. And there, never mind. There she is. She's in there somewhere.
There must be something, somewhere. Where?
Drop your weapon now.
Such a mess. Always such a blasted mess with him.
Where is Nostaral? What have you done to him?
What? Oh, the Jedi. Over there somewhere. But you're rather too late to help him, I think.
Wrong answer.
I don't darken with the Sith. This doesn't add up. I'm gonna do 2. Because on my Jedi Guardian, I did sorry, wrong answer 2. I'm gonna do 2.
You don't seem like you care about the Jedi at all. Why are you even here?
My purpose is beyond your feeble comprehension. Leave me to my work.
We're not going anywhere.
Tiresome. Ignorant.
Alright, time to fight him.
Speak to Darth Malora of the Dark Council. And your interruptions end now. Die and be silent, fools!
There's something different about these mutants. Watch out! That barrier is too strong! We have to find some way to take it down! That Geonosian is healing the other somehow. Take it down!
Get out of the thing! Get out of the thing!
May the Force be with you.
wretched creatures! You truly are
Nice,
useless!
Getty! Finally, now her.
Enough! You will not win! You cannot win!
Melora's barrier has failed! Now's our chance!
Yes! Kill off! Kill off! Kill the ship! I'll see it must die! Not allowed, no shit!
That was too close.
There, he's down.
Fools! Ignorant fools!
He's alive. Barely, but he's alive.
Truly? Lord Malgus has lost his edge.
Malgus?
Oh yes, this is all his handiwork. I would never make such a mess of a library, even one belonging to a Jedi. Malgus usurped my entire operation. A veritable ballet of predatory evolution, discarded in favor of the bludgeoning fists of a toddler.
That's impossible. Malgus died years ago.
Yep.
Apparently it didn't take. Malgus is alive, here on this planet. Though operational might be more accurate. A machine with pieces of a desiccated Sith Lord bolted into it hardly deserves to be called alive. Life is far more variable, more adaptable, capable of true change and thus true power. The Force is life, and only life can truly command its depth.
Will you shut up? Malgus or not, we have to get the old man back to the colony now.
Agreed. I'm gonna do too. I want to see what happens.
It may not be safe to move him. We should find a way to bring Doc here.
You might be right, but plastic comms are still jammed.
You realize Malgus is on his way to burn your colony to the ground, yes? He could hardly say he finished my work if he leaves it standing.
Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun!
That would be the now.
30 seconds to objective, my lord.
Dun dun dun! Dog knockers! I have the tongue!
Enemy fighters!
Close together! Whee! Yeah, on this one I'm planning to. This one I'm planning to. Sit place. Oh, you evil shit, not die.
Those are Republic fighters.
They made it. They actually made it.
Good afternoon, Commander. Before you ask, rest assured. I brought tea.
Oh, it's good to see you too.
You have great timing, General. We can't thank you enough.
I only wish we could have been here sooner.
Can you bring medics to our position? We have urgently wounded people here.
Right away. We'll evacuate everyone to the colony. Medical and support teams are landing as we speak. Daerun out.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's a new character. Alright, now let's sit on my Guardian. I chose to go to the dark side because he's a dark Guardian or dark Jedi. But on this one, nope. As you can see, you can kill her and put her out of the misery. But it's Spaghetti was just saying you can make her a new ally. If you choose the light side, you actually arrest her and then get info on her. So on this one, I'm gonna arrest her and force her to, give us info to the south.
I think a prisoner like you could tell us a lot of interesting things about Malgus and the Empire's plans.
Tiresome.
And now you basically bring her along as a prisoner.
Thanks to the distress calls, we were able to sweep in and pick up all of the evacuation shuttles before the Empire could deploy pickup teams of their own.
That's a huge relief. We can never thank you enough, General.
All too happy to help. All evacuees will be transported to safety in Republic space. I know of some settlements on Tanab that could put good farmers to use, if any are interested.
Oh, you try to hold this place.
Are you going to keep enough troops here to fight off any Imperial reinforcements?
We'll establish a forward listening post here. Secure the colony perimeter, but I can't spare more than that. We're too close to Imperial lines to risk a full garrison. Speaking of farms, I have already forwarded your data to a friend of mine, an outstanding Shatesh player from the Agriculture Administration. They tell me the information from your farms is likely to revolutionize our entire logistical structure. Countless millions may be fed thanks to your efforts.
I'm glad I could help.
Any chance your fighters got Malgus in the attack?
It's possible, but seems a bit too much to hope for. Darth Malgus back on the front lines. This is a dark day for the Republic. We caught him off guard this time. I doubt we'll be so lucky again.
But it can't be him! He's dead!
I still don't see how it's possible. Malgus died. This has to be some kind of trick.
I didn't sense any deception in Melora, and a few of the imps we captured confirmed her story. However he managed it, Malgus is alive.
You can talk.
Is he alright? Did he make it?
Nostral's wounds were severe. Cauterized perforation of the upper ventricle, ocular damage from oxygen exposure, catastrophic muscular and nerve damage to the left forearm. Fortunately, he received treatment from the most brilliant, skilled, and handsome doctor in the entire galaxy, so he's gonna pull through.
I'm gonna do one.
That's great to hear. Good work, Doc.
Anyone else need patching up? I'm on a roll.
Thank you, Doc. I mean it.
That's what I do.
And like I said, to the Jedi Guardians or the Jedi Knights, he's your companion to the Jedi Knights.
Still digging through some of the wood of the damage to the library.
Torel, Reyna, and Z are still missing, and I can't sense them. That makes 15. I'll update again when we finish clearing the rubble.
The old man was right to bring us here. We needed this time to heal. And to remember what makes us Jedi. We've hidden long enough. The evil of the Sith doesn't stop just because we aren't there to oppose them. Quite the opposite. I'm no master, and I can't speak for the Order, but I can say this. The Republic needs the help of the Jedi. So let me be the first to volunteer.
I am deeply honored to accept. I'll have quarters prepared for any Jedi who wish to join you aboard my flagship.
We're already packed, and I think this will end up being a much more worthy destination. Commander, thank you. Without you, this would have been a much darker day for us all.
And I'm gonna be a cute little thing.
Let's stay in contact. I'd love to get to know you sometime when we aren't fighting for our lives.
I think I might like that too. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, in the last one, when I was watching that stream, I didn't see that flirt card. when I was doing my Jedi night going.
When the dawn came,
and there he is, the
Cell
storyteller.
awakened and saw the tongs
Oh no,
upon
this
the
is the
high
other guy.
place and were afraid. For the morning light caught the glint of helms and weapons and created phantom warriors made of dazzle and distance. But the cleverest of them were not deceived. The Empire thought they could make this a grand first strike in their renewed war against us. They hoped to destroy the Jedi. To destroy us with fear before we ever faced them in open battle. Thanks to you, they failed. Jedi are renewed allies of the Republic. Our people have seen that the Sith are vulnerable whenever we stand united. This war will be dark and brutal and vicious. But we will stand against that darkness together.
Yeah. Needs an Ewok dance. Yeah, so like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that is basically the part one thing, just everything else. Whereas in other games, they literally make you wait, you know, sometimes a month, sometimes 6 months. Here, no, once you get this done, if you want to keep going, there's technically 3 parts to this. And after you do all 3 and basically, you know, finish them all, you unlock the dailies here. And then you can start doing dailies around here, on here. Because this now becomes your new dailies zone. You do need to walk over here and click on this thing right here. And that basically completes it. And there it is. You have now completed this area. You can go ahead and leave now. Go on to the next part. That's everything else. But I'm going to plug it right here. I've got a Jedi Shadow, a Sith Assassin, who's also a Shadow to bring here. I've got a Bounty Hunter and an Imperial Agent. I'm actually thinking having both of them. Because if you ever notice, when you start the story, you have the option to choose the entire side if you're an entire player, or if you're an Empire, you can join the Republic and support the Republic, or the same thing on the Republic side. You have the Republic player, you can actually have the Republic join the Empire side and do things to the Empire. So I'm actually thinking of, you know, because all the ones I've been keeping them, like the Empires, I kept on the Empire. These guys, I kept them on the Republic. But on the next year, I'm thinking about having them go to the other side to see what the story's like to them. Even though, like my Empire, you know, the entire player, but see what the Republic can do as a Republic. Same thing to the Republic. Even though he's a Republic player, see what they can do to the entire kind of, you know, thing. Because the good thing is, you're an Alliance commander. It does not matter. You can choose to go either way because you're an Alliance commander. You know, you are still a, depending on what you do, like I have my one, crap, let me switch over. That way I can show you what I'm talking about. Oh, and there we go. And as you can see, now that I did, you know that this guy was on the Revan story. It is now all done. So all of this is done. You're up to date. You're up to the most current one. To unlock that one, the title one and her master. So to get her story, to get the one title one, you know, the Thor I left. Where is she? She's in here somewhere. Okay, that. I'm not seeing her. Yeah, I am not seeing her. Followers? See, there's that. Well, anyway, like I said, to get her unlocked, you have to do these little side missions. This and everything else, like here, the bounty hunter, there's the bounty hunter, to unlock the bounty hunter. To unlock the GAN, that's the GAN. This guy, I forget who that one is. This prisoner, the Todlick donor. Okay, Felix is that one. This one there is Nadia. Right there. So if you want to unlock Nadia, you have to do these little side missions to unlock this everything else and all. So there you go. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off you, this everything else. I need something to drink. I think it's lunchtime. Yeah, definitely lunchtime, 12:20. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and break here. I'm gonna go get me some lunch, this everything else. But real quick. Alright, so as you can see, as of now, we've gotten everybody. This guy, the one I'm actually thinking about, you know, having him, I've got the one coin for him. I just not used it yet, but actually had him jump in 70, get his gear on him. But then actually, they can go to the Republic. Even though he's an entire player, then they can go to the Republic. I have to get where you're at. My one bounty hunter. I've got him. See, he's on Ooses. Okay, you're not done yet. He's on Ooses. See, this is my, even though he's a Sentinel, he's actually my dark-sided one, following the dark side of things. This guy, I'm not sure. I'm not use him. And then I've got both of these. But I forget which one. Yeah, because one of these is actually following the dark side of things and staying on the dark side. But the other one is actually following the light side. I forget which one it is. And then for my smuggler, same thing. One of these is actually following the dark side, and the other one's actually following the light side. He's already gone through the one. He's on Ooses. That's the one I was leveling up with Josh and Brandon. If I remember correctly, I think this guy is actually not Dark Truther, but this here is not Light Truther here. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. Thanks a lot to run through Jenny. Need to talk to with you. Exactly. Like I said, I take the time to kind of thing, just everything else. And like I said, Kid Lee's already, I believe he's at work, just everything else. When he gets off work, he's actually going to be running around doing his storyline, doing his stuff on the Star Forge, but also throwing snowballs at people. Skorskia, is I believe how you pronounce her name? She's actually already here on Star Forge doing her story, just everything else and all. She's already gone through, so that's why I'm trying to push through, because a lot of them, they've already done all three, they've already completed it, and they're now just running around doing the dailies and doing the stuff together as a team and stuff. So I'm trying to push through so I can get my guys through and get the daily unlocked so I can run around with them. But I'm like I said, I'm kind of curious though. See, I was going to have one of these guys to actually jump the entire side, but I forget which one's the dark side. Yeah, well, anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. Alright, so, you Republic players, to the Republic and Merry Christmas. You entire players, to the entire Merry Christmas. You bounty hunter and smugglers, make sure the credit's good, Merry Christmas. Make sure the cookie and milk is delicious. And finally, like I said, give me about an hour or so, I'll be back. I am pushing all my characters through to the storyline, getting them to the daily. Kidley and Scorchka is already on the new planet doing the daily, so see you all in about an hour. Bye.